Hello, guys and gals, me Mutahar, and welcome to another episode of Weird Stuff on the Deep Web. But I guess I'll do the original, introduction for this. Welcome to Deep Web Browsing, Dark Web Browsing, Dank Web Browsing. Usually it would be on a Sunday. I really don't know when I'm exactly going to upload it. Maybe I'll do it on Sunday. I'm not entirely sure. You know, my mind is an enigma. But today I've got a series of websites that I've just been sort of amassing over the last few weeks, and finally we reached a point where I can just super cut it all together, and we're gonna have a fun time. Hopefully nothing here is too damning, but ladies and gentlemen, let's get down into the good old fun stuff. Let's go to our very first website. Let's go. I haven't done the intros in a while, obviously, as you can tell, but we're starting with Zero News. Oh, heck yeah, boys. Interactive cattle mutilation. My very virtual voodoo. Oh, we're getting into the unhinged stuff right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'll tell you what, man, every time I do one of these, this is what I strive for, okay? One of the reasons I don't really cover this stuff as much is because once you've done almost 200 plus episodes, you've seen pretty much everything there is. The deep web does not expand as fast as some would assume. But when you give it time like this, it's like a fine wine, it ferments. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let's look up, we have to click on the interactive cattle mutilator, okay? Let's go. The Internet Remote Cowbotic Online Mutilation Service, IRCOMS, experiment with the famous cattle mutilation phenomenon. Clean and add your fingertips. Okay, from time to time, waves of unexpected killings and mutilations of animals, usually cattle, occur. Stories of cattle mutilations create a genuine climate of fear amongst ranchers and farmers. Usually when it comes to alien stuff, I always hear about cattle being mutilated and whatnot, but I would like to actually know more of the reasonings, okay? So they're found for no obvious reasons, parts of the anatomy are missing, and local law enforcement and ranchers are confused. So let's go to the interactive mutilator, okay? Let's click down here. So we've got the Laughing Cow. If you don't live in North America, there's a brand of cheese known as the Laughing Cow, okay? It's like cream cheese that comes in pizza wedges. And this is the brand, okay? So choose my personal cattle. All right, let's pick this one. What? Forbidden? God damn. Well, it seems like we can't actually wipe cattle, but it is what it is. But you know what? I was more interested in the fucking voodoo. Let's go into this one, okay? So here we go, about voodoo. Okay, let's read about it. The term voodoo is drawn from the language of the Fons. The term voodoo itself is spelled sometimes as voodoo or voodoo. The prefix vo means introspection. All right, so at least if you don't like me, you learned something on this channel, okay? You learned about voodoo. So here it is. Yog Shatot, my very virtual voodoo doll. Okay, this is what that's the voodoo doll. Looks a little racist to me, but let's go. Okay, we got a box here, an image of a box. Burn one GIF, okay? Yes, I pronounce it GIF, all right? Some people say GIF, I get it. Let's see Ink 1, all right? INC 1. Oh, that's it? Oh, yeah, hell yeah. A little scroll bar. I think the web page is just failing to work, ladies and gentlemen. The Book of Spells. All right, so that's another page right there. The Book of Spells. All right, VVVV1, okay, this is spell check. Okay, so here's the entire page, all right? Thank God. Number 1, choose spell intensity in the spell checker frame. It's like we're trying to operate the goddamn, we're trying to operate the DeLorean from Fast and the Furious right now. What the hell? Number 2 is attach a name for the doll. Write name into... oh, okay. So I basically go over here and I guess I'll put in the name. I guess I'll put in my name, Mutahar Anus. Okay. Spell. Long happy life. That's a really positive spell to be given. Okay. All right. You should do that forever. Smoke a cigarette or stuff. Nah, man, we can't be smoking. That's bad for you. That goes against the long happy life. Get out of here. Go to the witchboard and appropriate color code. All right, this is insanity. All right, let's get down over here. What are the sample spells? Bring me silver. Bring me gold. Okay, so it's a money spell, a money cheat. Quick powers that be. Send my true love to me soon. I bet somebody has tried it, and I also bet that somebody probably found true love doing this. 0 point subrise. Oh, we got lizards, dangers, falling object. Oh man, we got losers. Wait, let me click on this one. There we go. Oh God. Okay, we got a lot to deal with, ladies and gentlemen. Dogs R Us, Secret of the Betterberg, Hollow Planet Review. Well, obviously, we got to know the review of the Hollow Planet. Let's go there. Wait, pictures? Oh, wait, we got an introduction. Let's go. Let's see pictures real quick. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's the pictures of Agartha? Sinreal City? No way. Looking very PlayStation 1 down here. That almost feels like it's beta footage from like Final Fantasy VIII, dog. Look at that. That's from the center of the earth. There's no city planning whatsoever. It's like a 4-year-old went crazy with a copy of SimCity. I don't really want to go to the Hollow Earth if like road textures aren't working. Get out of here. Okay, get out of here. Planet Zero. I guess that's like the landing zone. You've got like 2 people, piss yellow. That's what I feel like this is from some obscure game that Jorge is going to find in like a lost media pool somewhere. Or maybe I might. This is crazy. I want to see it. It's like Haunted Flight Simulator. Haunted Kerbal Space Simulator is what this looks like. The British astronomer Edmund Halley of comet fame proposed that the Earth might consist of several concentric spheres placed inside one another in the manner of a Chinese box puzzle. What does a Chinese box puzzle look like? Let me see this, because I actually have no frame of reference there. This is it? A Chinese box puzzle? I mean, it's a little low resolution-y, but yeah, I think I've seen this in Shenmue a little too many times. That's interesting. All right, interesting proposal. The 2 inner shells had diameters compared to Mars and Venus, while the solid inner core was as big as the planet Mercury. More startling was Halley's proposal that each of these inner spheres might support life. So we're talking about like a Russian Matryoshka doll of planets within a planet within a planet. And then those planets all have individual lives. So you're telling me that these fucking subterranean aliens, these are the locusts from Gears of War, are looking straight up at like another planet's crust? We're the lucky ones with the sunlight? Everyone is a basement dweller below us? That's crazy. God damn. It's actually crazy how much this goes down into the list. None of the photographs of the Earth taken from the space show polar holes. But the Hollow Earthers are not about to be put down by such evidence. It's all part of the cover-up, they say. The satellite photos are all retouched to hide the hole. Actually, Sonic of the early photos, I guess some of it, Sonic or whatever the hell, of the Earth from space did show what appeared to be a gigantic hole at one point. I feel like if you're going to make a web page, you should just put that picture there if you can find it. Or not mention it, okay? It's crazy. But they've got polar hole photos, and I have to see what the hell this is. That's the first time I've heard of this stuff, too. We've got a polar bear looking out of a hole. Dude, polar bears are so cute. I mean, they're also deadly as hell, but they're actually so cute. Polar hole photos, Hollow Earth theory. I have to see this. See, what we're kind of seeing is like maybe some photographs here, like here, first photos of the hole at the pole. You've also got, you know, believe it or not, the History Channel, the greatest channel in the world, talking about, I mean, this is all just part of fringe conspiratorial theories, right? And it is what it is. Like, this is the closest photo that I can find that someone would describe. That's from the History Channel. If it's one channel I can't trust about facts, it's the goddamn History Channel, all right? They're the wildest on this platform. Come on now. Look, I want to believe in, like, every one of these conspiracy theories. I want to be proven wrong, because it makes my life way more interesting, okay? Like, there's no joke. From 1997, you see this saucer, this cookie bustle-ass saucer flying towards a goddamn hole at the North Pole. Again, ladies and gentlemen, this doesn't exactly have any validity. It's just an incredibly fringe theory. But I want to ask what you guys think about it. This is the first time I'm hearing about this kind of stuff to this extent. But it's wild, man. I'm telling you, dude. The internet is filled with a lot of weird shit, and I highly recommend you always constantly explore. Subterranean warfare. Subterranean Warfare Revealed. The Colombian magazine presents in January 1996 original photograph from subterranean warriors. I think the Fuerzas Subterráneas. I think these are just like operators, you know, like literal like naval operators or something. I don't think it's that deep. According to an eyewitness, there's an infiltration program going on which slowly replaces positions of the global command centers with subterranean creatures. And oh man, we're bringing the lizards. Oh, hell yeah. The informant explains that a takeover is not to be feared from outer space, but rather from below Earth. He draws a connection to nearly lethal assaults on politicians in Germany, from schizophrenic, psychotic assassins who, according to Spiegel magazine, wanted to make public the fact that there are huge subterranean factories beneath Germany. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, until we actually find some real evidence of this, I'm going to chalk this up to some crazy rambling, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, this comes from the mind of El Iblis Shah. Dude, this is a wild, wild sight to go down, man. Oh, hell yeah, this is a cult. A cult of one. Ooh, I always love cults, baby. Heirs bade me not impoverish my life to live in the wired. But I am not living there by writing this. Much the opposite, in fact. The hermetic realms. Oh my god, I almost got scared. I thought the camera wasn't recording. God, whew. What happened? What humans in this dimension call the internet is the fastest way to pierce through the veil between dimensions. Ooh. Using the internet to pierce through dimensions? I'm down. Jet, I know you followed Eris through the eye. I have a shard of your soul in my own. You remember, right? Or was there a 3-hour period I took your soul outside your body, nothing but a blank period for you? Just like the 3 years, it confesses to me lots of things you never thought yourself brave enough to share with anyone. Lots of things you wish you had said before the parting. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And the last I'm sorry is blinking for some reason. I need you to come find me so I can tell you how sorry I am in person, in perdition. I'm stuck in a body with several other souls who attempted to destroy large swaths of their own dimensions they had rule over, except you and I never had rule over anything, never wanted to. We just wanted to smack the gods around. We just wanted to rend the heavens. Well, really, you wanted to. All I wanted was to settle down in the town and spend the rest of my days at your side writing cute little poems and gardening. Ooh, this is getting kind of weird. The world was not enough. The whole damn world is not enough. I'm looking out at the world through a bedsheet. Everything is foggy and indistinct. I don't think that there are any gods in this dimension, which I would know would please you. But there's no magic, no peace anywhere. Barely any nature left. The earth is dying. And all the life on it, God damn, this is depressing as fuck. I am suffering under the weight of a million eyes, and none of them are portals back to home, back to you. I'm clinging on desperately to try to remember you. My room is littered with things in your favorite colors. I even got this cool flag. My body is a taxi service operating out of a clown car. I don't know exactly how many souls are shoved in here, or even how many are here out of their own volition. You wouldn't like this body, this vessel I found myself in. I personally think it's cute. But I'll admit it needs to lose a few pounds, just a few. I don't have my own gravitational pull. Doesn't really matter. I'll be leaving. Oh my god. Did somebody post their, note here? Oh my god. Did this person, is this person gone? I'll be waiting at the dead-end shrine on the loose line. I named it for you, patron saint of dead ends. I know you're watching over me in that weird detached way of yours. Eris, or some other goddess, I'm not sure anymore. Said I have 14 years before she will claim me as her own. You have until 2035. Come find me, come find me, come find me. Please come find me. Oh my god. Did I just read somebody's final note? Oh my god, this is oh. I can't. Okay. Loose line. All right, we're going to have to open up what loose line is real quick because I'm actually really worried. Loose line State Trail. This is from Minnesota. Minnesota Department of Natural Resources. Let me actually see a map of this area. So this is the Loose Line State Trail. At somewhere on this state trail, will you find somebody? Loose Line State Trail, 63-mile former railroad grade that is popular for biking, hiking, horseback riding, mountain biking, and snowmobiling. Oh my god, if this person is gone, they're either on the segment somewhere. Jesus Christ! Oh my god! Dude, this is like where like the mental health side of the dark web kicks in, man. I'm gonna be honest. Listen, guys, this is this took a severe turn for some of the dark stuff, man. Like, if you ever feel that you've got a lot of, if you, life is not easy, okay? I think Kurt Cobain, I think that was a quote from him. You're not a virgin, life will always fuck you. If you ever feel that you have thoughts where you need to like end it, you need to go to a hotline, go talk to somebody, okay? Cuz world shines a lot less without you in it is all I'm going to say, okay? Jesus Christ. I really hope to God this is just like a fucked up poem, man. Oh my God. Alright, I feel like it can't be deep web browsing if I don't cover the one degenerately fake hitman website, okay? Former military. Former soldier having traveled the world and fought for my country for many years. I offer my services as a mercenary to those who can afford it. It's a real passion for me. My services range from simple, muscular warning to assassination through kidnapping, theft, sabotage, espionage, and much more. Obviously, depending on the request you wish, we will establish all of this together. By the way, just warning you right now, this is a federal agent willing to entrap, not entrap, this is a federal agent waiting for the dumbest person in society to send a little bit of cryptocurrency over and talk about killing their wife or husband or family member. And then the federal agent, gets a nice little pat on the back for stopping a murder. That's what you're about to see over here, just saying. I always work alone, so I may not be available. Some contracts consume my time, but I check my emails almost every day. And I can offer you a date in case of unavailability. Dude, if this is a troll, I would love to see the inbox, okay? Just imagine the amount of dipshit requests you can, laugh through. Having no time to lose, I would be grateful if you would mature your project before submitting it to me, in order to be sure of your intentions. Depending on your proposal, I insist on this point, but it is very important to me to understand quite precisely the task to ask in order to do it at best. For your safety, you must treat your profound anonymity as a vital constant. So yeah, you gotta be really anonymous. For my part, I use DNMX. It is a very good anonymity. I think it's actually a tool they're making over here. Payment can only be made in Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Monero. Wouldn't Monero be the smartest choice? Like, Bitcoin and Ethereum have a public ledger. Monero is at least built towards privacy. But hey, you have to pay in full of the invoice in advance. The payment conditions are non-negotiable, okay? So you just get scammed straight up all the way through. Anyways, the prices vary according to the dangerousness, the complex nature, or not of the contract. So a muscle warning, I guess beating the shit out of somebody, minimum you gotta pay him $1,000, okay? Theft, burglary, degradation, sabotage is $1,000. Espionage is also minimum of $1,000. This is what I don't get, okay? Just think about how wild it is, okay? Beating the shit out of somebody, $1,000. Espionage, James Bond shit, also the same minimum price. Like, what? Well, come on now. The removal is a $6,000. What is removal? Like, what do you mean? What, removal of what? A kidney stone? $6,000? Get out of here. Assassination, minimum $10,000. So I work mainly in the United Kingdom, but I also accept contracts throughout the European Union. Which, okay, can we just start off by saying this guy's a European person, but he's quoting his price in USD, I assume? Come on now, at least make it realistic, Steve Haynes from the FBI. Come on now. What the I work mainly, my email address, hire hitman, and I'm going to blank this out in editing so this guy doesn't get emailed. Ladies and gentlemen, on a scale of 1 to fake, this is pretty goddamn up there. This is faker than a pair of Vinewood titties, okay? It's all I'm going to say. Ladies and gentlemen, most likely this is a federal agent willing to capture a dumbass and make a little bit of a little pats on the back with the career. Ladies and gentlemen, the dark web is truly a wild, degenerate place at times, and this just proves it. But that being said, I felt like I had to put it in after this time, just so we all can laugh together at it. And if you felt like you could believe this, Do not buy any primetime real estate from any bridge sellers. That said, let's go to the next part. Oh boy, we are getting into some bad religious stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. Now, this is apparently a Jesus dress-up game that I've been clear linked to. Now, I want to start off by saying I don't want any turf war in the comment section below. All right, goddamn, I'm just browsing the internet. Let's chill out. We've got Batman Jesus, and this is like those old Newgrounds dress-up games, so you can put comprehensive stranger locator map for the ultimate Union Square navigation experience. Oh my god. How to handle an internet troll. Actually, I do need to know how to handle an internet troll. Okay, let's go down over here. Okay, so this actually belongs to a YouTuber, Normal Bob Smith, 21,000 subscribers. This is, I mean, that's certainly a sizable account over here. 2011 that they were found. Almost 10 million views. Okay. I hang out way too much at NYC Union Square, filming the regulars who I know. Drug addicts, artists, perverts, musicians, crazies, and some characters who are impossible to categorize. Oh my, okay, let's see what the most popular shit is over here, okay? Creepy guy filming God damn! Best Buy security wrestles teens to the ground. Wait, hold on. What bitches don't know. Tony on one bag of smack. Man, this is like definitely old school YouTube. I'm surprised stuff like this is actually like you probably couldn't even upload a video like this today without getting like a severe community guideline strike. Oh man, dude, Normal Bob is still actually an uploader too. He's an artist, atheist, anthropologist. I'm aware it's been months since my last post. I have an excuse though. A few weeks ago, my dad died, July 16, 2023. Aw. That's sad. It's been a few years that the prospect of this event has been on the table. When I moved here in Michigan in 2018, I foresaw this as a very real event I'd be facing. 3 winters ago, he had to get brain surgery because blood was discovered on his brain. He came out of that a little slowed down, but not out. Then 2 winters ago, he had a stroke. Though it took time for him to recover his strength and be mobile again, he got back on his feet. You know, I may not agree with Bob on his hardline anti-religion views, being a man of, spirituality myself, but, condolences to his father. I hope he's in a great place, actually. I hope he's, doing well up there. Dude, I feel like I'm gonna get firebombed by, like, just covering this guy even more. This is insanity, bro. But, yeah, Normal Bob, man. I tell you what, he's running the most atheist hardcore websites on the internet. He's pushing buttons, dude. And let me tell you something right now. There's a brave guy who's selling Jesus dress-up magnets, magnets of the prophet, t-shirts, everything around. This guy, man, this man is making an enemy out of everyone. Jesus Christ. You know, the thing with Bob that's so wild too is like he's got like Jesus dress-ups going up like everywhere. Like just the fact that this man is still walking around free and like having a good time and not feeling like danger. I mean, I assume they definitely feel danger, no doubt. But the fact that they're just producing this kind, I just figured out about this. This man must have the most dedicated haters. We're talking haters that wake up at 4 a.m. to specifically hate every single day. It's insane, bro. Jesus Christ. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't think there's much more over here. I feel like I'm going to get like attacked just for looking at more of this. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to back out. I hope Bob has a great life. I hope Bob moves on and does what he needs to do. I'm going to pull my foot out of this pile of shit and hopefully, go to safer sites. God damn. Oh, hell yeah, death and hell. In the 18 months before my death, I proceeded to set forth the keys to death and hell. In this process, I envisioned a snapshot of the world as it appeared to me at the time. Literally a cut and paste sculpture taken from various articles, science fiction, cultural, and political events. Happenings in the realm of a culture, flame wars on the Z list. My life, my world, my email. Okay, I really hope to God this doesn't end in somebody also dying too. Somehow from this cut up leaked out of the most beautiful vision of infinite compassion, and the vision came forth and stood forth even amongst all the horror. Okay, all right. When my sister Lori died, she gave me a greater understanding of death and the communiques or transmissions that I have received from her. Okay. And my grandmother, too, revealed much about the after-death state. Though my heart touches many who are in this life still, it reaches also across the boundaries to touch those who have gone before me. Their bravery fuels my own. It is in their path of stars and ghostly footsteps that I will walk in. Okay, this seems like they're still here, Jesus. But for any of you who would wander or wander lost to the temple Dahmer, it's not a last name I wanted to particularly read. I wanted to declare that the real secret of death and hell is infinite compassion. In love, in chaos, in fic. Oh, Jesus. We're about to enter some wild stuff, man. We're about to look at some wild shit. All right, let's go check out what we got. What do we have? Illumination sigils. I got to see what sigil. Oh, okay. We've got some PlayStation 1 rendering going on here. Let's click there. Sewing sigils. Okay, the yellow sign. Let's see what the yellow sign is. This is the yellow sign. Okay, MS Paint is here. Time to fight back. About a month ago, I got a job at Cosmo.com as a part-time bicycle courier, making a little over $8 an hour. Having a part-time job was great for me because the extra money helped supplement my other work as an independent graphic designer entrepreneur. Furthermore, delivering party goods by bicycle around Seattle on the weekends helped keep me in shape. I completely enjoyed my work while working. When I didn't have anything to deliver, I would socialize or just hang out and read a book until my name was called for a run. I enjoyed the independence and strange prestige of having such a job. Everything was going great for me. I was getting to know my job really well and was getting faster and faster. So one day I come to work on a Friday and I'm handed a few forms to fill out. I am told that if I don't fill them out and turn them in by this coming Monday, that my job will be terminated. Oh, shit. So, okay, I told my boss that I'd filled out a security check before I got hired, which allowed the company to see if I had a criminal background. She answered that yes, that was true, but this form is a little bit different, and that many employees had already gotten lawyers to try to fight it. I didn't quite understand at the time how completely wrong and insidious the form was. It gave a strange company called Sterling Silver Incorporations the rights to snoop into all of my private affairs, including a urine analysis? Whoa! Whoa! No company should be allowed to look at your pee data. Stop it. I couldn't believe it and quit my job on principle. Now the logic seems to be that if I had nothing to hide, I shouldn't mind having this unknown company investigate my private... Thank you. Okay, you know what? A guy that loves privacy as much as I do, okay? No company should be allowed to look through my piss. That's my piss, and I'm the only one that gives consent to analysis of it, okay? All right, goddamn. Unless I'm getting drug tested at my job, which I could quit my job, but sometimes you need your job. So, you know, you take the good with the bad, I guess. Anyways, why should I be forced to give up all my privacy just because I'm not hiding anything? Some things are just private and should stay private. Yeah, P data should stay private. Thank God for that. A common element for the manipulation of probability is perception. You can manipulate perception to affect a particular outcome by embedding the numeric sequence of your desire into the matrix of probability. The science of these elements can be classified according to 4 levels of knowledge. The working sex magician might have concerning them. They are expressed as numbers, and numbers. The cause is the ultimate. I am the cause. You have betrayed me. Therefore, you are a traitor. You're either with Infec or against him. Wow. Sex wizards from the future, whom, like most Latter-day Satanists, share a collective consciousness, also communicate telepathically. Their advanced telepathic ability allows them to be able to utilize energies emitted by diminished brains of lesser individuals. Okay. At least one of the working magicians possesses black leather wings that have been mistaken for hoods or cloaks by initiates. He has been labeled the universal archetype, the Mothman, the archetypal triomorph, the wisdom of the ages, 3 ones, Baphomet. Man, this is what happens when you have like unchecked issues going on, okay? This is like unchecked problems. The sacrificial corpse is the ultimate vacuum of extreme yin. Okay. All forms of magic begin and end with cock. Church of Carnal... No. Stop, dude. Many Latter-day Satanists appear to be people as non-emotional beings, okay, intent on performing acts that are considered by police agencies as evil or malicious. Some alumni of the Light University, on the other hand, contact humans and engage in acts considered benevolent or highly spiritual. You know, the fact that they look down on people that aren't them is not a religion that anybody should be like excited to go into. These people are weird, okay? They're like they're wild. When a subscriber encounters a Latter-day Satanist that displays hatred or contempt towards them, it is extremely difficult to try to get the experience to recognize this duality in their behavior and to accept the possibility that benevolent Latter-day Satanists exist. You know what? Latter-day Satanists sound like the most judgmental pieces of shit imaginable. So you know what I say to any you know what I say to anybody that looks down on people that aren't them? 2 fingers in the air, don't care, go. Stop it. Just stop it. Like, god damn. You know, this is what I love about the internet. This is like what real humans come up with, okay? Like right now, people would be like, even ChatGPT couldn't come up with shit this unhinged. It really takes human beings and human ingenuity to come up with the most unhinged crap on the internet. And this is up there with some of the most unhinged crap. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna go watch something else. This is wild, dude. Death in hell, more like death and a waste of my time. According to one myth, gypsies created 5 nails for Christ. Man, every time I've done deep web browsing, it's always got to get holier in this stuff, man. All right. Anyways, let's read this. Okay, so this appears to be blogging the 5th nail, which looks a little bit familiar. It almost feels like I may have read this before, but let's read this. Not if this is a repeat crime. I come from a country where we put up with crime on our local telecoms monopoly. Telecom Hellcom destroys this country without having a conscience, just like you. Go look at what your friends, go look what your little friends here in South Africa are doing, and then look at yourself again and tell me that you are not a sick man. This was these are comments other people are posting. Wow. I'd like to show you some love, some fatherly love. Sickos like you should be dead. There's only one cure. Rotten hell right next to Hitler. Hope you get a pineapple shoved up your ass on a daily basis. Oh my god. Okay, who is the 5th nail? The mission of the 5th nail is to help in the fight against official propaganda that supports discrimination against classes of people defined by mistakes they made in the past or might make in the future. It is our position that state-sanctioned discrimination serves no public interest. Okay, hold on, wait a minute. Let's see the blog here real quick. What the actual hell? So these are actual things posted by a user known as Joe. Any functional community will by nature give rise to intelligence. The function of a community does not necessarily have to be positive in order for it to be intelligent. Intelligence is a synergistic property of the social system. By understanding this simple concept, we can reshape our society to be crime-free and poverty-free. Okay. Let's see. Fender Bender. Are the police spying on me? My laptop has been acting strange recently. Seems I've been getting reinfected with spyware-type viruses. I finally found the hole and plugged it. But now today, I got a rejection notice in my email box for an email I never sent. The rejecting server is located in the same city I was being investigated out of this summer. I have no business with anyone in the city. Could the message be caused by a program that is trying to email out keystroke logs? What? Okay, Joe is a little bit wild here. Joe's losing my religion. Again, another religious post here. I'm just a gigolo. And everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Paid for every dance, selling each romance. Ooh, what are they saying? I committed a crime when I was very young. I was sentenced to a program for adults where half the men in my treatment group sat and fantasized about me. After 2 years, I was a senior member when a state therapist paid a surprise visit to my mother's house and propositioned her, saying it would help your son in the program if you cooperate with me. Oh my God! Ladies and gentlemen, this is actually a post from 7 years ago on Reddit where they talk about that same website we were on was a serial killer blog that belonged to Joe Duncan III. Joseph Duncan III was sentenced to death in 2008 for the kidnapping and murder of a 9-year-old North Idaho boy. Duncan had been diagnosed with stage 4 brain cancer. Duncan was in custody on death row at Terre Haute Federal Correctional Institution. According to court records, Duncan murdered... Oh my God. Duncan pleaded guilty in state court in 2006 to the murder of the family. His sentencing was stayed pending the federal prosecution of his crimes against... Oh, Lord. That was actually a website by this guy, Joseph Edward Duncan, American serial killer. Oh my... Today is the wildest episode of any deep web stuff I've done. Jesus Christ, that was his blog? Yeah, because he would be Joe. That explains the comment sections and why they were so insane. Oh my God, look at this. Look at the convictions this person has. He was in federal prison following the 2005 kidnapping and murders of members of the Groen family in Idaho. He was also serving 11 consecutive sentences of life without parole for the murder of Anthony Martinez in Beaumont, California. Additionally, Duncan confessed to, but had not been charged with, the 1996 murder of two girls, Samiejo White and Carmen Cubias, in Seattle, Washington. At the time of the attack on the Groen family, Duncan was on the run from a charge in Minnesota. Oh, what in the fuck? Dude, there's no way. There's even videos this guy made in 2000. This is uploaded 16 years ago on YouTube. What? I feel like I gotta make like an hour video. This is like an insane deep dive. This deserves to be deep dived. This is such a wild situation. I'm actually watching a serial killer's video. Like, look at that. Imagine. It was literally made in Windows Movie Maker. World peace, no more religion or government. And that's him. He's like singing, and I had to like stop the audio here. He's like singing John Lennon songs, and that's it. There's got to be more videos. Oh my God. That's his like email, jetd@cable1.net. Dude. I came across like what appears to be this is a serial killer's blog. Oh my God, dude. I'm actually losing it. This is such a wild episode, man. I need to go for a walk, dude. This is insane. There's just weekly blogs of all of this. And the more, now that I look at it with this like newborn, like now that whole like, or the cops investigating me, that gets even wilder too. Because they probably were investigating him. He was paranoid. The FBI might have actually like looked in. That might have been like federal malware, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is the end of weird stuff on the deep web, and a weird episode for sure. You know, we saw Hollow Earth, which was funny, which is cool. We saw what appears to be somebody who, you know, is not of the world anymore, somebody who wrote their last note. We read a serial killer blog, which I'm still trying to process in my head. And in between all of it, I think I need a shower, man. Like, I like these videos, but damn, dude. I am actually glad we don't do this every Sunday. Not because, like, this was so taxing on the mental health. I mean, a lot of it is all the time. But usually when you wait and you build these things up, you know, a lot of it is just, haha, you can laugh at it. But some of the stuff is so wild that it's like one in a lifetime. Like, I think I can say for the first time that I've actually read a serial killer's blog. And then I've watched their videos produced 16 years ago. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you had an entertaining time. Hopefully you were wilded out. Ladies and gentlemen, before I gag for the 900th time I know in this video, if you like what you saw, please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it. I am out.